What's going on, everybody? Back to work on the van. It is August. I was hoping to have it done, but it's not. It's not. So that just means gotta work harder. What I did the past couple of days, I will show you. It's not done, so I'm not gonna go fully in depth. But I have been doing some electrical. Just disregard some of the stuff. But the batteries are in, inverters in, solar charge controllers in. Waiting on a new switch because this one I had, I thought I had a better one. That's just a cheap one. But got a fuse block, distribution blocks, and smart shunt, Victron smart shunt, everything like that. So that is what I did the past couple of days. I didn't video any of it because I'm the type of person I need to solely focus on one thing when it comes to electrical. So I didn't want to have to, oh, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm doing. But I will go back and show and explain the whole electrical setup once I'm done. And I'm waiting for I need to go get some knockouts for my 120. So that's what I'm waiting on as well. Get that in a couple of days. But I think today I just need to get rocking and rolling on the upper cabinet. So that right there is what I'm going to be working on today. And then I'm going to have two lights underneath it. I'll have a switch somewhere. So let's get started. Okay, so as you can see, in order for me to get the main shape definition, I used a bunch of pieces. I used spring clamps. I got them in place how I wanted it, so it looks really good. And then once the spring clamps were attached in all four corners, I came with pin nailed them. So that's my base. Obviously you can see at the top I've got some spots to add along with the back. So I'm going to go get the curve tool, copy that, the tops and the back, and then add that. Alright, so that's obviously the cabinet. The biggest issue I ran into, which isn't an issue anymore, but the roof starts to slant once it gets to this point. So if you see, I had to cut some off. So I came to about right here where I think it was, and ended up having to cut some off. Ended up having to cut probably like 5/8 off. So there is the base frame. Obviously, like I said, I'm gonna have a light here, a light there. Obviously doors that will be trimmed in the back, but this is what it looks like from the side. So it looks really good. These lights are still in play. Obviously the cabinet, yes, it's there, but that's just part of it. I wanted all the lights just to be on one solid row, so you still have plenty of light, and like I said, the lights are underneath. So now what I need to do is take it out, paint it, then put it back up. So while that is painting, I did painting. So while that is dry, now I'll figure out what I'm about to work on. So you might be like, what are you doing? This is now, it's like a cover plate. So these are those blank dishes. And I've got these switches that are dimmers for obviously my two main lights on the ceiling. I'll link these dimmers down below. Really nice, just a small little hole needs to be drilled. And then they are installed. And then for the exterior porch light, I've got these little switch lights, and so I needed to cut out the hole for them. I like. Okay, so you see that rectangle? That's where the switches will be. That was with some soapstone figured that was about the best thing that would show up on the black. So it'll instead of that. Oh, look at that. I know, it looks good.
Fancy.
I know, right? I got a compliment. I'm gonna get some black screws. Black is really better, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought so too.
Tell the camera. Oh, tell him hey. Hi, camera. Hi, honey. Oh, honey. Yeah.
Big girl, getting big.
Can I take a picture of you, Mommy?
Picture of me?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
So I can... Mommy, make it down low, okay?
And that's a wrap. It's time for bed. Time for a shower. Time to close up. So tomorrow I'll install that cabinet right there. You'll see that. I'll wire up the cabinet lights. I'll probably do a false bottom so that you don't see the wires. So if you want to see that, come back tomorrow.